Hello YouTube, my name is Anke Biswas and today you're going to be watching part 10 of my new novel series, the Archimediae Genesis. Like the last two times I did so, this video as only one chapter because this one chapter itself is super long. Anyways, if you want to watch links parts 1 through 9, links are in the description and up in this corner up above. Anyways, in the following week, I'll actually be doing some revisions to the chapters I've written so far, including just modifying the exposition and backstory and dialogue and personalities of the characters themselves. So by the next video, you should see some changes. I'll even put the links down to the original text in the next video. Anyways, enjoy. Thanks. Click, click, click. Work, you stupid thing, the PND yells frustratingly. I sigh in relief, my hand clenching the local electrical signal disruptor. No, I mutter. I flex my wrist and the handcuffs fall off, limp. It's showtime. Catching him off guard, I shove myself into him, sweeping my left into his rock-hard calf. I wince at the pain and nearly double back. He turns around to look at me, snatches my hand, twisting it and pulling me towards him. I jump into the air, hand in hand. I manage only a few inches, though, in the air, before I fall down again, just in time to fall into the path of his charging fist, slamming into my face. The entire right side of my face lights up in pain, and I'm thrown on the ground, my calves on fire and my face dipped in lava. Just shoot her, he mutters, exasperated. Put encounter in the report. No. The other PND's nods in his obscuring black helmet, visor hiding his audible smirk. He slowly pulls out his MACT, cherishing the moment. It's my first time, he mutters. For a moment, I hear a tone of uncertainty in his voice. Serve your duty to the protochloriate, the other PND beckons. Okay. Shoot her, he commands. I purse my lips, hoping the hesitation holds him. I'll put in a good word for you, maybe even get you a raise, he says. The other PND sighs, afraid of what he's about to do, afraid of himself. Fine. He slowly raises the MACT. Click. The safety lowers, its rickety sounds broken and distorted due to his shaking limb. The soft sliding sound of the trigger sounds. I cry in desperation, clutching where the bullet would have hit me, confusion and pain storming in my brain. But there's no pain, which means that the bullet never struck. Then who fired the shot at who? And why were there no voices? No, there are voices. Faint, approaching. Mind swimming in confusion, I lean against the broken building walls. The splashes finally drawing closer, and quick hands reach up onto the building. Broken, staggered footsteps strike it. Nothing makes sense. All I know is that I'm alive. Groans rise out from somewhere close. I don't want to help. I clear my eyes and look around me. There, behind some of the rubble, Jordan. I scramble over to her quickly. Her eyes are agape in fear. The discs can do that. Tears well up in her eyes when she turns her head to look at me. And she screams. Piercing, desperate wails. Taken by surprise, I scramble back, my hands scrapping iron and concrete, arriving on rubber? Watch it! My eyes widen in surprise, my heart jumping out of me. I snap my head around to see our colleague, Jessica, standing head high behind me. Watch where you're going, she warns me in a dark tone, giving me a sharp kick in the back. She goes around me as I double over, my entire body aching. She approaches Jordan quickly and fumbles through her unburned survival gear, snatching out a syringe. Jordan doesn't scream, even as she digs the syringe into her arms, cap in mouth. Jordan screams now. Her voice breaks, and then it falls limp. So does she. As I approach her again, I see for the first time my reflection in the water, face drenched in blood. Their blood. For the first time, I bear myself to risk a look at their lifeless bodies, the PND insignia blending with the blood. Jessica, our team leader, quickly checks Jordan's pulse. She'll be fine. We have better things to deal with. Someone just give her a TLDR for review. She should know anyways. She surveys the room. Adam, everyone's out of their pods and present, right? Except for Jordan. She gives him a flat look. Yeah, he answers sheepishly. She huffs. Okay, let's get this over with. She motions to me and I help her pass out some red folders. Okay, so basically we're gonna... You know what? She shakes her head. Just look through the file. You guys already know most of this stuff anyways. We all knew that she really didn't like this mission. She never approved it. And yet, here she is. I nonchalantly flip through the file. Like Jess said, it has stuff we mostly know. It reminds me of him. He forgot something on the file and doomed himself, ending the mission. And here I am as his offspring, trying to follow his footsteps. Tears. No, focus. Reminding myself, I go through the file again, scanning the pages carefully for good measure. Mission number 378. Operation Burn Sky. Classification A5. Purpose. Due to the worrying advancements by the Protochlorate, including the seizure of Tanhygea and Ceres, along with the possible assault forces preparing to take Juno, 1, and Phobos, Archimediae is partnering with the USR to replace a substantial amount of SAS takers with infiltrators, many of which who will join the Protochloriate's secret Novae spy division to avert the assaults, investigate the purpose of including Novae in their army, and what they plan to do with them. Mission objectives, in order of priority. 1. Infiltrate the Protochloriate mainframe and send all data to Archimediae. Number 2. Disrupt Protochloriate missions and shift blame on the USR. Number 3. Uncover the purpose of the use of Novae. That's it. This must have been one of the most basic missions in the history of Archimediae. Didn't even fill an entire page. Usually they were extensive, long, detailed, boring missions. So either the person who typed it up was lazy or we weren't supposed to know too much. We never know if it was the latter. No one seems to care. And after a moment of awkward standing around, Jess exhales loudly as if to get us talking. Yeah, a faint voice in the corner rings out. I think we're done here. Looking relieved, Jess nods. Yeah. She lights a small fire. We oblige and toss in the folders, watching them wrinkle and burn. The pods will be raining in around half an hour. Make sure you have your helmets on when they crash. We can't afford them seeing who we are. But it's hot, the same faint voice yells out. I groan. Jessica's stare hardens. You do what I say, or she leaves the rest to imagination. The rest of us scatter and slump down onto the various upturned desks. And now we wait.